It sounded like Pack won the roll there.
Draw, stand by me.
Oh no, it's Cody.
Kobe is going to begin. Normal summon out the Black Metal Dragon. We're going to link that off.
Summon Striker.
Striker Dragon.
We're going to do Striker 1, Black 2.
Yep. Striker, Chainlink 1, and Black Metal Dragon, Chainlink 2.
We get the Boot Sector launch, and then we also get a Red Eyes card.
Anything on reds?
And that's going to be the classic Red Eyes Darkness Metal
crazy.
Dragon.
The best one.
Game 1, bro. Yeah.
We're going to continue on with the play here.
I will use Lubellion.
We're going to use the Bistio Lubellion, discarding itself to the graveyard, adding a Bistio Magnamut.
Pretty good start thus far.
One cut, I'm probably about to draw.
And Magnamut in this particular deck is most powerful, searching any dragon out of your deck except for itself, and even can fetch something back from the graveyard.
And we've got the branded regain there.
We've seen this over the weekend already. It's a really powerful combination.
Target.
Yeah, that's good.
And we're going to put back the Black Metal Dragon to gain additional draw from the regain.
I guess the card really is just glued to Dragonlink players' hands.
Chaos Space.
And he told me earlier yesterday.
Yep.
Let me think.
And we're going to activate a Chaos Space, and we're going to send to the graveyard our Black Metal Dragon. That's going to be able to add a Light Dragon into our hand.
All right, so right now we have the end phase effect of Magnamut. It's going to retreat, get any dragon. The Chaos Space going on here. We know that there is a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon waiting in hand. And now this Chaos Space is going to eat the Ash Blossom.
But Chaos Space isn't completely done just yet. There's also a graveyard effect to draw, very similar to Branded Regain. You get to draw 2 cards and get a search. That's how you gain so much over the course of the turn.
Got to get a banished card first before we can use that, though, yeah?
Yes, and that card, I believe, cannot be normal summoned.
So Chaos Space gets hit by Ash. Next, we are banishing Striker Dragon, the special summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
The effect of Chaos Space.
And there's the Chaos Space.
Yep. Now that there is a banished Dark or Light monster, you can put that back, draw a card.
That's really good. You get to use the Striker Dragon once again. That card is limited after all.
Yep.
And it almost feels like you have 2 copies.
Metal Dragon's going to bring back Black Metal Dragon. Red Eyes cards being played together. Who'd have thunk?
We are going to see Romulus.
Yeah, that's good.
Romulus effect, adding Dragon's Ravine. Dragon Ravine, one of the best field spells for dragons, being able to load their graveyard with more dragons, or if you have Winged Beast, you can get the additional summon, I believe.
It's been around for a long time.
Activate effect.
So we're going to activate the effect of that, pitch the second Chaos Space.
I don't think Kobe's going to be running short on any cards anytime soon.
Send Absolouter, activate effect.
Absolouter has been sent to graveyard for Dragon Ravine. Absolouter effect, adding a rocket monster into hand. What a great effect.
Adding Tracer.
Yeah.
Adding Rocket Tracer. 1 card to the next.
Now, normal summons already been used on the Black Metal Dragon, but we still got the Boot Sector launch. I see Pack confirming that as well.
And a field spell that performs special summon. There's the Boot Sector launch, and we're special summoning out our Rocket Tracer.
You're not locking the dragons, right? Yeah.
No.
And
We go 4 and 6.
or is it a link? It's a 4 and 6. We're going to see,
Bestial Despotter.
and that's going away too.
Yep.
Two Seals.
Attempting to leave main.
Yeah.
Leaving main phase?
End phase, resolve Magma.
Yeah.
In phase Magma. This particular field, seems, pretty tame so far.
Adding
There's a Heretic
Druid
Seal, and there's
four
also
anchor.
the Regain. The Regain can help you regenerate another Bestial monster back from the graveyard, and you get another monster from Heretic Seals, and you get the return to hand as well.
2 in hand and juice form.
Run from it, hide from it all you like, but Seal's pass is inevitable.
And this is
Draw
looking
phase.
pretty
Step
good
phase.
for Pack.
phase.
From what I've seen here, what he drew. He just drew into a Cosmic Cycle. That can answer the Branded Regain right away. But not only that, he also has a Dark Ruler No More. And that can shut off our copy of the Heretic Seals. But the Heretic Seals will still get the Graveyard effect, so we're going to see how this is going to play out.
Going 1, 2, 3. Looking for 3 more to banish here. Yeah, all things considered, it was a well-timed Ash Blossom there that stopped this from like really going crazy.
Yes. Well, that's what happens when you have like the matchup knowledge, knowing the crucial choke points to minimize the effectiveness of your opponent building a board. Pack goes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to excavate 6 cards. That's good. No Ash Blossom here. We got a Book of Moon. We have a Pretty Memory.
Cats.
Purrely, Dark Ruler No More.
Do you have a selection
My
there?
Friend, and Triple Tactics Talent.
Great
I
selection.
would not complain with any of those.
There's a Dark Ruler No More on there as well.
Just add them all.
Okay.
Pack is going for
It's between these two.
Pretty or Tactics.
That's the one that gives us both 1,000 life and option to summon.
Correct, yes.
Sure.
Resolution.
Resolution, no draw
reverse
Rockbird.
draw.
Okay. Drew's, bring that back. Okay, cool.
Pack is safe to play.
I'll activate Purrely Pretty Memory.
We're going to go for Pretty Memory.
I'll discard
He is discarding a card for the
Dark Ruler
summon.
No More.
We're going to throw away the Dark Ruler No
I'll
More.
summon. So we're both at 9,000.
And both players are at
So
9,000 life points. One of these
summon.
cards are really good, especially when it comes to the memories that don't require another card on the field to activate. That's how you can quickly generate the Purrely monsters on the field.
We go for Purrely.
Yes, because of the spell. Purrely's effect to add.
Purrely gets to add a spell or trap card. That is not a quick play
Chinley
spell.
2.
Target.
That's once per
thing?
turn.
Okay, thinking.
So Chainlink 2 is Branded Regain, targeting Visceral Dispowder.
Chainlink 3, Cosmic Cyclone.
Chainlink 3 is Cosmic
There's the
Cyclone.
Cosmic Cyclone.
And it's going to resolve. Dispowder is going to stay in the graveyard.
That was a crucial top deck. We're going to add
Yep,
My
I get
Friend
8,000.
Purrely. My Friend Purrely going to excavate, or not excavate, but actually reveal 3 cards from the deck.
My
And
Friend
one of
Purrely.
those is going to go to the hand. But it's random. Your opponent gets to choose randomly.
Of course, the hack there is just to take 3 of the same card.
I will enter the battle phase.
We're going to battle phase.
Yep, we're going to force out the seals here.
Sounds good.
That's fine.
Declare an attack.
Is Kobe going to get the effect off anyway, just so he can turn into a different dragon?
Declare effect.
Yep, seems like that's the case. He could even return his own boot sector launch if needed.
Yeah, he's going to return the boot sector launch.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's a bit more beneficial to prevent his future boot sector launch from being destroyed or removed from the field.
That, and you don't want the
so
resummon
Magma,
of
perfect.
Purrely.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Magma has been summoned onto the field. That's going to activate and give another dragon to Kobe during the end phase. That's going to provide a really strong follow-up. Since it's any dragon, now you can go for the dragons that are a little bit slower that you need to, that you can rather, normal summon and use on your own turn.
Now that Magma is zeroed out as a result of Hieratic Seals. It comes out as a 0 attack, 0 defense monster.
But no
Okay, my
damage
friend
was
Purrely?
dealt.
Pay 500.
And we're going to go pay 500 for the My Friend Purrely. That's going to show 3 cards, and we're going to add 1. Now, Sleepy Memory would be a pretty interesting one to put into the hand so that we can perhaps load things up quickly
75
so that we can get additional draws.
It's going to show Purrely.
Yep.
The trap.
So maybe it's going to be like Trap Purrely, like regular Purrely, and what would be useful here though?
The pack hasn't normal summoned this turn.
No, he hasn't.
So he has that choice.
Okay, so,
And
okay, double Sleepy. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
you don't get to know.
Random. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And yes, you do not get to know what it is.
Check.
So the other 2 cards go back to the deck. And we're going to see where Pack is going to take this field. Game state is pretty open. Kobe getting a dragon during the end phase.
Looks like he got the trap there.
Declare effect target.
Yes.
Going to declare the effect. Target. And that's going to be Beauty. Purrely Beauty
This is
summoned to the
the
field.
one that changed battle position to negate.
Yes, correct.
Sure.
So that's E Purrely.
Does it have to change battle
Beauty.
position to negate?
No,
Purrely, Beauty.
those are two separate effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's an attached effect when
Sure.
you attach one of your spell cards. And there's
She's
also
envious?
the activate effect, which is to negate a monster
That's
effect.
Effect
Yeah,
target.
so it's just a basic ignition effect. Target an effect monster your opponent controls and negate its effects. Now that
Am I
becomes a
reading this while
quick
you do that?
effect if
Yeah,
it has
please.
specifically
Okay.
Purrely Pretty Memory.
Which it
under
does.
Which it does.
Target
And
negates
then
effects,
up
end
to
of
thrice
turn,
per
quick
turn, if you use a
effects.
Purrely quick play spell, as a quick effect, you can
When you
change it
activate
to
a
add,
spell,
or rather to
detach,
attach that card to it as
change battle
material,
position.
and that's the one that changes the battle position of one monster your opponent controls.
If you're really
And I'll pass
good
to you.
with this, you
I
can
will
change
resolve
three
Magma.
monsters to
Magma.
prevent your
Yep.
monster from being hit.
Yeah, so this it doesn't look impressive, but it's actually not bad.
So Pack also puts up the field spell. Both the field spell and the continuous spell for Purrely's
Yep.
have major impact when it comes to follow-up. If that
Does this have
beauty
another
gets removed
effect?
off the field by your opponent's card,
Can't
you're going
target
to be
them
able
the
to
turn they're
summon
summoned.
That's it.
a
And
Purrely
then
from the
one more
graveyard
effect.
or the deck,
Out the
and then you get to
XYZ.
retrieve 3 quick play spells from the
By your
graveyard.
opponent's card, I can summon mandatory effect, summon a Purrely level 1 from deck or graveyard.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Good draw.
And then standby phase Pack is going to be drawing cards, I
Standby
believe.
phase.
Yeah.
Take draw 1.
Sure.
Let's see if he's going to go for the double draw here by using
thank
the trap card right now.
So he's thinking about this here. Takes a look at the graveyard.
There's no delicious memory under it, so even if we go
Okay, good.
into a new Expert Noir, we're not going to have a major stat boost on that monster.
There's not really
Proceed
enough
to-
materials either.
Yeah,
phase?
it would
Yeah.
also be short from the ineffective, like the unaffected part of it as well.
So Beauty has its negation
Normal?
effect loaded up as a
Yeah,
quick
I'll normal
effect.
summon. I'll actually book him.
So on the normal summon here, oh, it's a Book of the Moon.
Safer.
So that's pretty good. We don't have to use it, and you can't just send it off the field for the Striker Dragon that's back in the X deck.
That's right. That hurts a lot. That's definitely trading very well for Pack. That's good tempo, considering that that's an
quick launch.
ignition effect. We're going to see Quick Launch, one of the best follow-ups for Dragon Links. We're going to see a Rocket Tracer come out onto the field. Rocket Tracer can get the follow-up.
It's used one Rocket Tracer already. Does he have another? No, it's going to be Rocket Recharger.
Rocket Recharger.
Anything here?
Thinking.
Yep.
The Rocket Recharger can still turn into
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
another monster. Oh,
It's off the screen.
he does have a Striker Dragon back in the extra deck already.
Yeah, he put it back with
Here,
Chaos
nothing-
Space.
Sorry, it's in defense, and I have nothing on res.
And Pack has nothing on resolution.
You have 3 in hand, yep.
The quick launch did in fact launch, just off the screen.
And we are seeing the Striker Dragon come back onto the field once again. I don't think there's going to be another field spell search here. But Striker Dragon itself also has an effect.
Activate effect, target itself, target.
I'll attempt to chain negate it.
We're going to attempt to negate it with Beauty.
And remember, that's not connected to the position change. It's just a straight up negate an effect monster's effect.
Chaos Space,
Yeah, that's
putting away the
Oh my
Druid
God,
Worm.
Chaos Space.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
triple Chaos Space then? Triple Chaos Space.
We're going to see if Kobe can get the draws available from those Chaos Space to keep himself in the game. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good chance of that. We're adding a White Dragon Wyvern Burster into hand. Great choice to get the most amount of follow-up. We can lead that into a Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Just so many dragon bodies being summoned onto the field.
Think about banishing, is that Bestial Despawner? Okay.
Yep. Well, they can put it back into the extra deck through Chaos Space.
This already. What a Dark Monster? I don't-
Maximizing on the follow-up and resource.
A lot of cards to go through there.
Target?
Yeep.
Here we go, Pearl Geek. And we're going to put the Noir on top.
Yep, that overlays it with a higher ranking Purrely monster.
Target.
And now going to use
to the bottom of
two
the deck?
materials.
Bottom of the deck. Yeah.
Bottom of the deck. That's
Good
a
here.
quick effect as long as you have a level
Target.
1
Yep.
Purrely monster under it as a material.
So Chaos Space is banished, puts Disbatter back in the extra deck, draws one more card.
Putting the White Dragon Wyvern Burster
Was
back
there
into the
either
deck.
interface?
Very
during either
useful.
player's
Very,
interface,
very handy for Pack. No follow-up for the Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, cutting off that line
here
before
you
it really gets out of hand.
Okay.
Now, while Noir is affected by activating
Right.
Okay.
to get into that all-important 9-win barrier. 9 wins in a draw puts you at 28 points. Feels like it ought to make it, even though it'll
Draw,
be in the
standby
lower
phase, main phase 1.
Yep.
quadrant of the top 64.
Yep.
Now, the harder matchup
Yeah.
going into the playoffs.
Yes.
So Kobe starting off game 2 with Chaos Space. Ooh, discarded Collapse
Anything on
Serpent.
risk?
But like Pack has built his deck to go a little bit more on the second side with the main deck Cosmic Cyclone, main deck Dark Ruler No More.
Yep.
And he's going to get his chance to go second again here. So he did take it after losing the opportunity to go first.
That has been kind of a trend with Purrely. So before the last FNL list, it was more of a, go first, sit on Noir.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's more of a, I'll go second
Magma.
and break up whatever you're
Target,
doing.
block,
And we get
effect on summon.
Bestial Magnamut summon effect on summon. And we're going to send it to the graveyard to summon the Bestial Lubellion. That's going to load the field with the branded regain.
Oh, look at that. Lubellion's doing his job for once.
Well, I think that's one of their favorite cards. It almost feels like their version of Catch to Birth. Just
Normal
constantly
summon
getting
Tracer?
free monsters.
Yep.
And we're going to summon out the Rocket Tracer. We're going to link that into Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect, adding the Boot Sector launch.
This is
Good
the
here.
first Dragon Link game I've watched all weekend where they didn't already have the branded regained. And they actually
Yeah.
got it out of the deck to Lubellion. Yeah, that's what
Chaos Space
BCO
target block.
Lubellion does. It
Yeah.
gets branded continuous cards out of the deck and places them face up on the field.
I'm surprised I've been seeing a lot less branded Beast.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of the players consider
Striker
that
target
getting the
itself,
additional
target
monster, getting the resource is just much better than just removal on its own. We're going to banish Striker Dragon
Target.
and branded regain, operating much like a Chaos Base, putting it back in, and we're going to be drawing a card. Now, as a deck that likes to generate a lot of resources, you know you're in a tight spot when you run low on cards, especially when you've been drawing so many. That means your opponent has been trading really well with you, and you're falling behind.
So getting that Black Dragon Collapser back in the deck, very important here, as now it can be fetched back out with the White Dragon Wyvern Burster.
Especially when the card is limited to 1. This deck is great at manipulating those cards that are limited back into the deck.
Just thinking for a second.
You might want to go, what's the point of limiting them if they can just get them right back? But what it does is you have to spend your plays doing this instead of just
Activate.
advancing further onto the field.
Yes, you got to work
activate
for it.
effect special.
Yeah.
We're going to use the effective special summon through Boot Sector launch. We got the Rocket Tracer.
So from hand, it's up to 2. From graveyard, it's up to the number of monsters your opponent controls.
Kobe knows that Pack runs Dark Ruler No More. Does he want to commit onto the field and build
Activate
the
effect
negation?
target boot.
And we're going to destroy the Boot Sector launch.
I mean,
We're locked
that's-
into Dark.
That's the issue, right, for Dragon Link. That's what the deck does. It puts monsters on the field that you have to deal with or lose.
And having that revealed to him early in the previous game definitely is going to affect how you're going to play into this game too. And we're going to summon into Rocket Caliber, another tuner monster.
Sarnier effect, target Magma.
Yeah.
Sarnier targeting the Magnamut.
First name? Thank you.
We're going to be able to perform a synchro summon into Dispater. While keeping the Rocket Tracer. Well, this deck definitely evolved into doing a lot of more Synchro 10 plays.
Yeah, it's getting close to Dragon Synchro, but you know the key starting points of it. It's still Link monsters. It's the Striker Dragon. It's Hieratic Seals. It's the Guard Dragon. It's Triple Burst Dragon. Setting all that up.
Anything on risk?
As long as the deck has a Guard Dragon in there, they're going to call it Dragon Link. Now that Dissipator is live. There's a Magnum Mutt to special summon. I don't think it's necessary. It's also pretty good to just leave it banished so that you have an effect to kind of chain upon your opponent.
Could be taking a
Activate effect, target Magnum Mutt.
And we're going to summon it out.
Special summons Magnum Mutt.
Now we are Dark Locked from Rocket Tracer's effect.
Yes.
Chaos Angel, perhaps?
Yeah.
No, I think we're just going to move on from here.
I think Chaos Angel's light.
Oh, I could be wrong.
main.
Since it's Chaos Angel.
Chaos Angel.
Yep.
End phase resolve.
We're going to
Magnum
end phase. Yeah, you're probably right on this one. And we get to add another copy.
Oh no, it is dark.
Oh, it's dark.
Okay. There's other kind of angel.
Like the Dark Lords.
That's the one.
In hand for Kobe, there is a copy of a Bestial monster. There's Dissipator. Does Pack have a Dark Ruler no more just to shut this board down?
Thinking about it.
Even if that happens, if there is a Baldrake available, that could still provide interaction against the opponent.
I'm going to start with my friend, Purrely.
We're going to see which one Pack reveals.
Can I read this real quick?
Yep, I'm at 7,500.
Of course, comes with a life point cost of 500. 500 life points for one card is quite the discount.
Spells in the grave?
It is. Normally you have to pay 8 to feel great, but in this case it's 500. But you don't necessarily get to choose.
300 life points take away my choice.
Now, if you just pick 3 of the same card, then you do get to choose.
Oh, yeah. So we got ourselves the Pretty Memory. We're going to start off with the Pretty Memory.
Sure.
Both players will be getting 1,000 life points. We're going to send a card to the graveyard. That's going to be the Sleepy Memory.
I'm sorry, he's at 9,000.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
So 85 to 9,000.
Click.
Summoning out our Purrely. Purrely effect. We're going to excavate even more cards.
That's
Shuffle
fine.
well. Let's see what you get.
Pot of Desires. We have
Lily.
Oh, that did not get the spell.
No memories.
I forgot what I was searching for.
It's like it was never there at all.
Normal summon out for Lily. Lily's going to be able to add another card.
This adds a non-quick play.
Yep.
Non-quick play indeed. That could be the field spell, could be Yeep.
Sure.
It could even be another copy of My Friend, but let's gonna see where Pack is gonna take this.
He's going to get the straight Purrely Street. Try to
Field
get up
spell.
a little bit of protection for whatever he's going to try to summon.
I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. I believe Hieratic Seals doesn't even target.
It does not.
We're going to activate it.
Straight Purrely Street
Sure.
is on the field.
Fine. Declare.
But-
Target this.
Because we do have My
Can you read
Friend,
this?
and we do have the
This is only
street together,
for
we could just
exceeds,
generate
right?
more
Face of Purrely exceed.
Oh, no.
Purrely's onto
Like
the field,
the,
even if the
the
monster's
destruction
removed.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Chain
So-
effect, target.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
That destroys it.
Yeah, it'll destroy it.
I will chain Happy Memory.
We're chaining Happy Memory. It gets card effect protection from destruction. So this meter has 2 different effects depending on where the monster is returned from yourself or from your opponent. From yourself, you get to destroy the card. From your opponent, you get to negate the card.
Chain effect.
We're chaining
Imagine I call by, that'll be crazy.
the Heretic Seals. No call by.
Yep.
That is good.
Um,
Gonna be able to return a card.
first turn.
So returns Purrely.
Okay, and then this resolve, I'll think I want to protect.
Now the happy memory does not target.
Oh.
Chooses
Okay.
one
So
card on the field.
I'll protect.
I'm gonna protect the card here.
And the difference is targeting something you do at activation. The card will say something like target
And then I
one,
will
something,
then resolve it to
semicolon.
summon by discarding.
Whereas in this case, there's no colon, there's no semicolon. It's just choose one card.
I love the word choose. Choose. I have a choice.
A lot of good words on the Purrely cards. Thrice is on there.
Twice.
Thrice per turn.
The only other card I can
Only
think of that
three.
has a thrice is I believe that Xyz monster with the draw 3 cards. Rank.
Giant Trainer.
That's the one.
Same ones.
Jesse would be mad at you for getting his favorite, Mare Mare.
Oh,
Mare Mare.
of course, the token generator.
And now on a new chain, Magma Chain Link 1.
Magma Chain Link 1, that's summoned out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another dragon being added to Kobe's hand.
We've got a Purrely on the field due to the resolution of the happy memory. And now we're doing the Dispatter effect as well.
That is brutal.
That's a
I missed
lot of
every
monsters.
spell.
It's tough. It's tough. I
What?
missed another spell with that Purrely.
But if Pac doesn't pick it up from this game, he still has another chance, being one game ahead, securing that advantage.
You got a
Summon,
Sleepy Memory.
Sleepy memory? Okay.
Now, I don't think we have any sort of like lock on us yet or anything like that.
The effect
so
of the
No,
common one is once.
No, yeah, once, no damage.
Sure.
And we're going to summon.
he's going to go one more time with the third Purrely.
Is there an option
That
for
is
Zeus?
fine.
Yeah, there is. It's the, remember the Slacker Magician play we saw
Oh.
yesterday?
Finally.
Did
Something
get into a
something
name.
had to hit.
Got to the delicious memory. Or is that the delicious one? No, that is happy memory. Got overexcited there. That's a happy memory. We're gonna see happiness. Oh, this one offers an additional attack if it's attached.
I think I might have game then. Hold on, think.
So E Purrely
What,
Happiness
9,000, I'm at 85.
is at 2,000, right? It starts at 2,000. It's going to get plus 300 attack and defense for each equipped to it, and then an extra attack off of the memory. And you're going to get more searches off of the attacks as well.
Yep.
The Purrely
Chance for
Delicious
battle phase?
Memory, 300 attack and defense for each material
Battle phase
attached
is
to it.
fine.
We're going to see maybe a one-hit
Attacking the tracer.
tracer attack.
Effect. Or sorry,
On declaration.
Declare an attack. Anything?
Activate effects.
We're going to activate
Target
the effect
Magnemite.
of
Yeah.
Tracer, destroying Magnemite. Magnemite is going to summon, well, not Magnemite, but the
This one was summon off regained, right?
Tracer is going to summon a monster.
This is off of spheres.
Yep, thank you. Control dark.
So Seyfried's from the Spheres,
Okay, so I can't
Serender's
target
from
this for attacks.
Regain. So Happiness
Attack.
is going to
Tracer.
continue the attack on Tracer.
Effect to add. I'll have.
Going to be able to
I'll have
add.
the attack of
to your
this.
hand a
Oh, wait,
Purrely
it can-
card.
This can be destroyed by battle or something?
But you can have
yeah,
the
it
attack
can.
of
Oh,
one
it can
piece
or
of
can't?
a
It can.
monster
Okay,
on the
I'm doing that
field.
real quick.
At the end of the damage step, discard battle. You can add one Purrely card from deck to your hand. Also, if it has Purrely Happy Memory as material, you can have the attack of one face-up monster on the field.
This is going to be happy into happy into happy.
So this
And you
is
get a
half.
lot of
So it's
attacks
gonna
off
be
of that one
50.
monster.
And then this dies.
That's one taken
Then
care
I
of.
will declare an attack into.
And it gains an attack because of this.
Yeah, it has 2 attacks right now.
Yeah.
You're just going to keep gaining more and more attacks.
I'll declare an attack into. Safer.
And the effects are not once per turn.
Effect to add. I'll have this again.
Yeah.
We're having Dissipator
It
constantly.
has attack and defense.
Only attack.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
this will die.
And we got to the delicious memory.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
so
then I'll
there's been
go,
2 attacks who's got a happy memory and a delicious memory.
activate Happy Memory.
Sure.
Chain attach.
Sure.
Chain attached. Now we have the additional attack on that.
And then on the resolution, something will become, indestructible.
I'll attack into this. My monster will die, but I'll go Chain Link 1 mandatory, Chain Link 2 add back 3, Chain Link 3 search,
Oh, wow.
and then I'll half this.
Sure.
We're going to be having the Magnamut. That was summoned up from the regain, so the attack stat are at full. Well, until now, that's been divided by
just
2.
been halved.
Take 5.
I take no battle damage.
Very
'cause
clever
that
play
basically
from
is battle
Pack,
damage for the first
choosing
yeah,
to
okay.
destroy his own monster just to regain
Chain
a
Link 2
ton of
resolves,
resources.
Add back 3.
And I don't think we're done yet.
So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get the straight Purrely Street as well. That's
Yep.
And then
from
Chain
level
Link 1
1.
resolves.
Yep.
And
There's
then I'll
Purrely.
declare the effects.
They're multiplying.
See if we get something off here.
Cosmic Cyclone. Confirm. Just no luck on Pack's side.
It's what, 4 misses out of 5 attempts?
Yeah.
I think.
That's
But
not too
I'll
good.
attempt
I don't think he
to
minds too much, though, because his hand is full of the cards he needs.
Yep.
Go to main phase 2.
5 in hand.
5 and a.
I think he's securing his position pretty well here.
Are these once per turn to rank up?
No.
Okay.
Back rank up.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of ranking up. And that's going to be delicious memory. That's going to go into Plump. Plump can temporarily banish a card
Effects.
if Plump
Target.
attaches
Target.
using the
Sure.
thrice per turn effect. But Plump can also just attach up to 2 from the
Activate.
graveyard. This is going to load that monster up.
Can I read real quick?
Yep.
I like how it's a little bit chubby. Chubbier than the other ones.
Or just gains lots of materials, right? It's just consuming more cards.
And that's also going to boost the stats of that monster along the way.
300 for each material.
Attack and defense.
Chain.
Sure.
It's another one. We're going to get a temporary
I
banish
think you got one to summon.
if he wants to.
You have me at 10,000?
Yeah, I'm at 95.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Pack really showing the mastery of the deck here.
I'll choose to not summon.
I was kind of surprised
I'll
that
choose
Pack
not
stuck with the Purrelys.
Resolution.
And he has the option to have, maybe a different deck during this, during the second main event. Sorry, the main event.
Yeah,
Second event of his of the weekend for him.
Personally, I don't think I would. I don't think I would switch. If I spend all that time practicing and perfecting one deck, I wouldn't switch.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
we've got the Noir at 5
I'll
materials.
declare Noir. I'll send.
Or 6
effect to the
materials,
graveyard.
rather.
I'll take your Abyssal Dispater because of this card.
Oh, that's right. We do have the Pretty Memory. Pretty Memory giving the ignition effect of sending one card you control and target one card and attach it to this card. Slowly eat up the entire field if
And
you
I'll
need to.
go- I haven't used this to rank up yet, so
Correct.
Pack just has so many effects.
Yeah, if you could add in like a beauty as well.
I'll declare. I guess I'll.
Gotta be careful now.
Better.
Gotta play.
Actually, rank up.
Yeah, he's gonna rank
Sure.
it up. Effect to reveal. Revealing another happy memory.
Ah, for X Purrely happiness. I'm sorry, E Purrely happiness. E Purrely happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Set.
Sorry,
Set.
2 cards.
End phase. Effect. I'm gonna target.
Phase. Oh, we're likely going to X Purrely Noir, getting that additional material. I think 7 is a very safe number for that monster, so that you can use the effect. It requires 2 to detach, but if you can maintain the 5 materials, it will be unaffected by activated effects.
It has 8 materials.
8 materials.
And then Magnum for you.
Yes.
End phase Magnamut.
51 defense.
Just how much time is left?
We have 7 minutes, 15 seconds.
Okay.
This is cutting it really, really close. We got a Chaos Dragon Levianeer added to hand from the Bistio
I'll
Magnamut.
show you. Draw. Standby effect draw.
Standby effect, draw card.
There's a sleepy memory done there.
Activate.
Activate the sleepy memory.
Chain.
Sure.
Chain to attach.
Draws another one.
Good timing, great timing.
You're going to leap now.
You're going to draw even more cards.
Effect draw.
Another effective draw.
So that's a lot of disruptions available here.
Pack is going to make sure that every single one is going to land at a very crucial point. We're going to see the special summon of our Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Levianeer, I think, probably should take care of some of those spells and traps, but is the second Noir affected? I believe so. There's only 4 materials.
Only 4 materials on that one. They can't be targeted, though.
But Chaos Dragon Levianeer does not target.
Yeah, so we're first going to use the unprotected Noir.
And we're going to get rid of 2 cards because that is also not once per turn. So getting maximum value. Now, do you want to clear the Noir now? Is a different story. Or would the Street and the My Friend be more beneficial?
So both spells being destroyed.
Yeah,
that's going to get to pick up some cards.
Draw.
I mean, that's potentially 4 cards you don't have to deal with in the future.
Oh, yeah, he's trolling Lockbird now. There it is. That's brutal.
Those draws came in very clutch.
You just get to keep on digging until you find these cards. And
Yeah,
after thinning out.
And Kobe concedes he does not have an out for Pack.
I know.